What is the difference between past simple and present perfect? Let's find out in today's lesson. Hello and welcome to another video. My name's Alex. Remember to subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss any of our lessons on Tuesdays and Thursdays. In today's lesson, we're going to compare two tenses that students often have problems with: past simple and present perfect. To start with, I'm going to show you 10 sentences which are either correct or incorrect with these tenses. I'd like you to think about which one they are. Let's have a look at the first one. Sentence 1. I've never been to France. I've never been to France. What do you think about that one? Do you think it's right or wrong? Again, we're focusing on past simple and present perfect. So this one is in fact correct. If we look at the time reference here, we have never, which often is used with present perfect rather than past simple. Let's have a look at the second sentence. She's seen that film last month. She's seen that film last month. What about this one? Do you think it's correct or incorrect? This one is in fact wrong. We have the time reference here, last month, which we need to use past simple with. So the correct sentence should be, she saw that film last month. Okay, and sentence 3. I ran every day for the past month. I ran every day for the past month. Same question, right or wrong? And this one is wrong. We have for the past month, so we're thinking about a duration up until now. So that one should be, I've run every day for the past month. I've run every day for the past month. But think about a time from 1 month ago up until now. And we've got for, which we use with present perfect. Okay, and number 4. He spoke to me yesterday. He spoke to me yesterday. So this one is correct. We have the time reference yesterday, so it has to be past simple. He spoke. And number 5, I didn't finish yet. I didn't finish yet. What do you think about that one? Focusing on yet should tell us that this is actually a mistake, because with yet we should use present perfect. So the correct answer should be, I haven't finished yet. Okay, and sentence 6. I've played the guitar since 2016. I've played the guitar since 2016. What do you think about that one? Let's focus on the word since. So we should use that with present perfect. So this is correct. And sentence 7, we moved here in 2014. We moved here in 2014. What do you think about that one? Again, let's focus on the time reference. We've got in 2014, so that's a past time reference, not about until now. So this is correct. Number 8, they just arrived. They just arrived. What do you think about this one? Right or wrong? Focusing on just, this should be used with present perfect. So the correct sentence should be, they've just arrived. Sentence 9. He left school 5 years ago. He left school 5 years ago. Right or wrong? Like the other sentences, let's focus on the time reference. Here we have 5 years ago, which should be used with past simple. So this sentence is correct. And the last one, sentence 10, I've already read this book. I've already read this book. Looking at the time reference here, already, this should be used with present perfect, so this sentence is correct as well. Okay, so you'll notice that I was always talking about the time references we have here, and that's a really important thing when you're thinking about the difference between past simple and present perfect. The past simple time references are all ones in the past, so they all relate to the past only. But the present perfect ones, it's a present tense, they all talk about now or until now. So that's one of the major differences in these tenses. So let's have a look at the time references we used for each one. So in present perfect, we have never, we had for the past month, it could be for the past year, for the past week, all of these things as well with present perfect. Yet, since, we had since 2016, could be since last year, since this time last year, since 2012, all of these different ones. Just and already. So all of these time references we would use with present perfect. And if we have a look at the ones we used with past simple, we had last month, could be last year, last week as well. Yesterday, we could have the day before yesterday. In 2014, could be any other year, in 1999, in 2002, and we had 5 years ago as well. Could be 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 1 year ago, all of these examples. So all of these talk about an exact time in the past, and that's why we have to use past simple. Now let's have a look at a couple of sentences so you can try to pick the correct tense for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to put 5 sentences up with a gap and a verb. So you have to choose in each case if it should be present perfect or past simple. Let's have a look at the first one. She never see a live concert. She never see a live concert. Focus on the time reference to help you make your decision. So the correct sentence is, she's never seen a live concert. She's never seen a live concert. Present perfect here because we have the time reference never. Sentence 2. I live in London in 2016. Focus on the time reference in 2016 to help you make your choice. The correct answer is, I lived in London in 2016. Past simple because we have the exact or the specific time reference in the past, 2016. Sentence 3. We work here since 2019. So if we focus on since, which tense will we use with that? The correct answer is, we've worked here since 2019. We've worked here since 2019. Notice that I'm contracting have and has in each of these sentences. It makes you sound more natural. Sentence 4. I call yesterday, but nobody was home. Focus on yesterday to help you decide. The correct answer is I called yesterday, but nobody was home. We have the time reference yesterday, so it has to be past simple. And sentence 5, he get married 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Which tense are we going to use with that? It's past simple, so the correct answer is he got married 10 years ago. How many did you get right from 5? Let us know in the comments. Also, write some example sentences in the comments and we'll let you know if they're correct. Try to use the time expressions or the time references we spoke about in this lesson. Follow us on social media and see you next time.